Hello YouTube, and welcome to my in-depth review of the AirsoftGI G4-A3. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is it comes in a basic brown packaging box. It is labeled G4 Series, G4, and then your gun type, BlowBack on the side, and a sticker that says gun, mag, and tested. Included in this package from AirsoftGI, you will receive a standard 450 round metal high cap magazine by G&G Armament, a unjamming rod, and that's all you get from the packaging until you open up your crane stock, and you will find that they did include a little crane stock piece. Now, accessories that should most definitely be bought would be a standard charger or smart charger and a nunchuck or crane stock type battery. All of these items from AirsoftGI.com. Now, gun itself. Upon closer inspection of the gun, you will find the metal parts. The metal parts are the orange flash hider, which I have painted black, the outer barrel, the front flip-up sight, the RIS unit, the rear flip-up sight, the trigger, the mag release, the dust cover, and the buffer tube. The body and pistol grip are made up of a strong nylon fiber plastic that is not flimsy, and it does feel better and look better than your standard ABS plastic. Interesting features on the gun are the pneumatic blowback system. Every time you fire, a little bit of air will be used to send that bolt flying backwards. The forward assist is functioning, and the 7-inch RIS system is made by Mad Bull. Upon more interesting features, the outer barrel can be screwed off. The sights are both flip-up, so you can mount your optics. The railing system is all around 20mm rails, so you can mount anything you please. Now let's move on to the crane stock. The crane stock is a 6-position stock, 1 being 100% collapsed, and 6 being completely pulled out. The stock itself does seem to be made out of some type of plastic. Now, something that you will notice, my wires are showing. Your wires will not be showing on your gun because it does include these 3 pieces. The butt plate, the securing piece, and the lower piece. And the only reason why I don't have these on is because it is not easy to take them on and off. It is quite time consuming. Now, something you'll notice, the wire is really long when collapsed, but that is because when fully out, the wire still must be visible. That does make it quite a hard time. Now, let me show you how to put the crane stock back. Here is the crane stock itself. If you want to be able to fully collapse it, you will have to stuff these wires in here. Next, take this piece, place it right there. Next, take this piece, place the large tab in the allotted slot, and push the other tabs in. And then place on your rubber butt pad. As you can see, as we are in the crane stock, something required would have been this type of battery, because you could not fit a full battery in that small, oddly shaped compartment. Now, as stated before, the railing system is full metal, and something I would suggest for it is a standard hand grip, because if you look at the rails, gripping them may cut your hands without nice gloves, and besides the tactical bonus, the hand grips are very comfortable and very nice. A few things added to this gun from previous models are a working dust cover and bolt. When the bolt is pulled back, the dust cover will release. Now, what that does mean is the dust cover is loose, and when the gun is tapped, it will fall. Noting that the dust cover primarily stays down because it is blowback functioning and you are able to see the bolt, and the bolt acts as a second dust cover, if you will. The rear flip-up sights are sold for $75 each at AirsoftGI, but they do come stock with the G4-A3 model, just showing you how much you get. The sights themselves have a knob for adjusting windage, and a CQB and long-range sight. They are completely collapsible, including the front sight, and are pretty much unnoticeable and perfect for mounting an optic. The trademarks of the gun include the G&G armament, brand new crest, small white letters, complete AEG series, MFG by G&G Airsoft, made in Taiwan. Now, the only rants I could possibly have about this gun would be that the front outer barrel to turn into a CQB barrel is very hard to screw off, and the fire selector is not quite satisfying, switching from semi to automatic. Now, safe to semi isn't a very satisfying click, but semi to auto is a nice click, still not very nice, and a nice click. And sometimes on semi-automatic it does lock up, but if you flip it to auto and flip it back, it will work perfectly. This was my in-depth review of the AirsoftGI G4-A3.